Denton. This is Melanie Bono coming back at you again this week with our Agent Spotlight segment. Today we're going to be featuring two very important people in our office. First off is the very rowdy Mike Tiller. Thanks for being on. I appreciate it.
Absolutely.
And then he's going to introduce the other person.
Tiller is the newest member of our team. It's going to be our office mascot.
That's awesome. So you're just going to be hanging out in your office all day?
Pretty much. Sleeping.
I'm going to spend a lot more time over there now, I can tell. So first question, what or who got you into the real estate industry?
When I was 18, I was a server at a restaurant in Lake Dallas.
Been there?
Family-owned restaurant called The Stables. Unfortunately, it's since closed down.
Oh.
But Mike and Sammy Shields of Remax in Lake Dallas, I believe they've sold that company now.
Okay.
But they were regulars of mine. They did really well in real estate and just sparked my interest.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Was looking to make more money and started asking them questions about, what are the steps of getting my real estate license? Do I have to finish my degree before I do?
Mm-hmm.
Even though I was taking a full load, I went ahead and started taking my classes, finished my license, did real estate part-time while I was going to school for one semester. Rick Davison recruited me to the McKissick Group.
Oh, nice.
And that kind of...
I didn't know you were with McKissick Group.
I was a buyer's agent for the McKissick Group for 1 year.
Nice. Fun fact for the
day.
day.
And that kind of, set me up for the next 15 years.
Nice.
Actually, 16. So I just entered my 17th year.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Good for you. So why Keller Williams Denton? Why do you think this specific office is the perfect fit for you?
Well, thank you, Jimmy and Linda and Brad, for marketing so much. Actually, it's a funny story. I just picked our local real estate magazine. I think it was called Showcase back at the time. And I counted up to see who had the most listings. And the McKissicks obviously were a huge, huge force even back then. At the time, Joyce Crawford was the team leader, and she saw something in me, and I joined here, and a short time later I was with the McKissicks.
Awesome. Next question. It's kind of a serious question, I guess. What strategies do you implement both as a team lead, because now you're the head of Team Keller, and on an individual level to make sure you stay productive?
So one of the new things that we've done, we brought on, kisses, we brought on new agents, over the past few years. With newer agents, a lot of it's training, and over the past couple of years, really leaned on the buyer agents a lot to train the new agents. And I've tried to kind of get back into that.
Right.
Doing a lot of role playing, a lot of scripting with them.
Good.
Explaining what situations they're probably going to run into, and then trying to help them deal with,
and get over the humps as they
exactly.
come. Nice.
What the best ways are to deal with
Well,
those situations when they arise.
So,
as far as me personally, I just joined a group in Dallas. It's a bunch of CEOs that get together. So we got to hear, we were fortunate enough to get to hear Tony Geary last week. We got to hear Doug Renfro this week. He's the son of the founder of Mrs. Renfro's Hot Sauce.
Wow.
We get to hear some really amazing speakers down there. So just getting more involved and getting around people who succeed at a really high level and trying to personally grow and see how it can help expand my business.
Very nice. Yeah. Very cool. Kind of on a lighter note, what's a real estate mistake that you've made in the past that you learned from? That's important.
When I first got in the business, I thought it was really important to go out and spend a bunch of money. And I thought that if you had something real nice and shiny, that's what made you successful. So I spent a ton of money on this brochure, and now we laugh about it. In fact, I keep a copy over at the office because it's so goofy.
Yeah.
At the time, it looked really good.
Yeah.
But in hindsight, it didn't get us any additional business.
Really?
Another thing we did was we were calling on expireds, and we drove by every single house and took a picture and sent it to them for a Christmas card, thinking that would get us business, and that's not what gets
just a waste of time and a waste
of money.
Complete
waste of time, yeah.
Oh.
Amy Vega, you'll appreciate that. But, yeah.
Well, very cool. So what's your favorite KW memory? It can be funny or serious, it doesn't matter.
We used to have really awesome parties.
Used to?
Actually, we had one last year. Last year's party was really fun.
What was it?
Our Christmas party, or our awards banquet, or gala, or whatever we call it now. But we had a bunch of those in the past. I guess also the Habitat for Humanity. I really enjoy those builds.
The Red Days?
Yeah. Even though last year was my first one to participate in years.
Yeah.
I do get a lot of enjoyment out of those. Just seeing the transformation in the houses, from when they start to when we finish.
Right. So more
cool
parties and more charities.
Basically.
Yeah. Noted. Got it. What was your most rewarding moment, you think, in the business?
I mean, obviously it's going to be production.
Yeah.
There was a 4th of July, I think in 2008, where there was a few friends of mine were having a party, and I had every intention of going to the party. Ended up working the whole day and selling 3 houses and not finishing until 9 o'clock at night. But that first beer tasted really good that night.
Oh yeah, I bet.
Selling 3 houses in the same day.
That's awesome. Yeah, I would say that's a rewarding moment.
I would also think that, just watching people on my team succeed is really rewarding. Megan Flannery and I, we started together 4 years ago. She was my first assistant.
Oh yeah.
Overall, we've grown the company quite a bit. She's been there every step of the way. So to see that kind of change is kind of cool also.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Very nice. Yeah. Okay, so what's one last piece of advice or wisdom that you want to leave the office with?
I would say just always do what's right by your client. But things happen, and you just try to do the right thing, and it comes back in spades.
Yeah, I'm sure.
People always appreciate that. And
word of mouth is really the most powerful form of advertisement.
Tuck's all tuckered out.
Yeah, so we're going to wrap it up, I think, for the week. Thanks, you guys, for joining us. Make sure that you like or comment on this video, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. That's very important. And I will see you next week. Thanks again,
Bye.
Mike.
You're welcome.
Bye.